So retrograde of me. Namaste, family. Welcome back to Wake In with Jamie. And I am so excited to be Coach Jamie and to be here with all of you. I am Jamie London Wahlberg. I am a unconditionally love coach and plant-powered healer. And I am so excited for this first episode back. It's really kind of like our first episode because I'm really coming in with the new vision and launch of Wake In. And I'm so excited to take this episode to coach anyone who needs to be coached. First and foremost, to tell you a little bit more about Wake In and actually show you around the new Wake In website, tell you about some really cool things that are going on. And I'm really excited to bring the unconditional love to wherever you are in this very moment. And I am inviting you to bring the unconditional love in here as well. If you are someone who is going through a lack mindset experience, then this may be the show for you. And we will be here Thursdays at 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern time because loving unconditionally can be as easy as 1, 2, 3. And it can also be a delicious angel number as we are taking steps. And it is a first step, first and foremost, to actually choose to love unconditionally. And let's begin with you, with me, with we. So I'm actually going to share my screen, which bear with me for a second because I have not yet done this live. So we are actually, you know what? I need to stop these banners because otherwise you're not going to be able to see anything. Look, we're all learning together. Okay, amazing. So I'm just going to look back to make sure you can see this. Yes, excellent. So welcome to the new Wake In website. And this is a super simple initial launch that's just going to tell you little bits of what it is that you need to know. First of all, welcome to this Wake In logo. It took me weeks and weeks and weeks of channeling this in. We are going to talk about this more in content, so we're not going to worry about it now, but know that there's a lot of activations and codes that are actually within this. And that is something to enjoy as well. Now, what would you accomplish if you loved yourself unconditionally? When you see this question on my site and you look at me, I want you to think about this. I want you to actually reflect on where your unconditional love is. Do you love yourself unconditionally? Because if the answer is no, even 1% of the time, then there is more that you can be having, more that you can be receiving, more that you can be being. Now, it's accomplished because we live in a society at large where we are programmed to accomplish. Unconditional love is actually a lot more about being than accomplishing. However, I'm here to meet you where you are. And we all want to bring value. We all want to complete something that's meaningful for us and bring it into the collective. So if you loved yourself unconditionally, if you were no longer feeling disconnected and doubtful or burnt out, if you weren't actually in that lack mindset, what would happen? What would your life actually be like? Now, at this point, if you're watching this, you likely know about the concept of waking in, right? That's what we've been talking about for quite some time now, is this idea of waking inward and waking up. Waking in from depending on your perspective, is like a next step to waking up. This is about bringing your awareness inward and realizing that nothing is actually outside of you, that the answers and the resources and your power and your strength are within you, and listening to your intuition is enough. You are inherently enough. Every single aspect of who you are is worthy of unconditional love. And from this place, magic happens. From this place, you can love yourself unconditionally on a physical body, mental, emotional body, spiritual body level. And when we love ourselves unconditionally, we can love all unconditionally. And when we love all unconditionally, well, we'll talk about that in a few moments. So if you are interested in learning about the discernment of waking up and waking in, if you are interested in waking in to an unconditionally loving life, book a free call with me. There's a million places on here where you can book this. By the way, for those who don't know, this is a picture that I brought back from the Tranibus Chi website. This is a backyard in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's incredibly beautiful. Sending love and honor to the Tsuki tribe and land. And here you can actually learn a little bit about my May program, which is now closed, for the Unconditional Love Pay What You Can coaching and healing program. However, my Unconditional Love coaching and healing program for 3 months and 6 months and 9 months, which we will talk about, you will see, is open. And you're welcome to reach out to learn a bit more about it. So as I was saying here, when we come to this space, when we all live in an unconditionally loving world, we will be honored for our gifts and supported within our purpose. So, just checking. Yes, welcome Lee, namaste. Thank you for being here. And so a brief overview of Waken is that my purpose is to anchor the remembrance of unconditional love back into Gaia and the collective. And this is something that I believe at large we're all doing, whether consciously or unconsciously. And I'm doing it with great intention. And I am doing this through this unconditional love coaching and healing and many other ways. Right now, Waken is about bringing together everything that I was bringing in from Tranibus Chi and everything I was bringing from Tranibus all in one, because I don't want to limit what it is that I'm bringing and who it is that I'm serving. And I'm serving people who are ready to release that lack mindset. So what is a lack mindset? It's when you have that imposter syndrome, when you're feeling disconnected, isolated, and alone, when you're having all that negative self-talk and self-doubt, when you're feeling imbalance instead of abundance, when you're leading with fear and making choices from a place of fear instead of unconditional love, when you're feeling frustrated by not understanding your gifts and purpose, and when you're feeling lost or behind. There may be other words and phrases that resonate with you that you would use to describe a lack mindset. There are many results that happen of a lack mindset. But what do we think the opposite of a lack mindset could be? Right? It could be to embody an unconditional love mindset. Consider this. What if you were empowered and remember your gifts? What if you could feel confident in leading and co-creating deep, intimate connections with yourself and those who are aligning with your highest self and timeline? To feel connected to the collective, to God, source, universe, whatever resonates with you. What if you could be your biggest mentor and sense of support? So that way you're not feeling the need to seek from what you perceive as outside of yourself. Everyone becomes a team within yourself and around you. What if you could be in your own perfect balance? Attract infinite abundance in your life from a place of authenticity. What if you could be aware of, understand, and understand your gifts for your purpose and then embody them? and then actually share them with the world? What if you could be authentic and your whole self, completely unmasked, knowing that you are exactly divinely where and when you're meant to be? This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about an unconditional love mindset. Now, my spiritual mother, Maggie Wilson, who's also CMO and part owner of Fruits Labs, and of course the creator of the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck, which I absolutely recommend checking out, took a chance on me and some of my manifestation spells and shared her authentic experience here, which I'm not going to play for you now, but you can go and check it out if that's something that interests you. So I want to talk to you about who you are. If you are someone who is wanting to be supported with me and connect with me. Thank you, Lee, so much for being here. I appreciate you, Rev. Okay. So my clients are fully committed and motivated. They're not people who need to be someone who's convinced to be committed to unconditional love and weakening unconditional love or motivated to that. It's something that you genuinely want. You are hungry for intimacy and connection. Like, this is not about skipping lunch. This is not skipping out on having meaningful relationships, both with yourself and with everyone who's in your life, who's close to you, because who you surround yourself is who you are and who you become. It's all reflections of where you are. Those who are ready for unconditional love. It's a choice. It's a choice. You have free will. It is a choice to choose unconditional love, to love yourself unconditionally, and to love others unconditionally. You need to be ready to choose this. And then those who are ready to complete the financial exchange and energy exchange to do so. I'm going to meet you fully. I'm fully committed. I know what my purpose is. I know what my mission is. I know what my gifts are. I'm very good at creating safe, unconditionally loving spaces where I support you in really realizing and honing in on what your gifts are, and then amplifying your gifts and making it possible with you to co-create and to embody your power into an unconditionally loving life. You will not be alone. First of all, you've never been alone. You've never been alone. You will not be alone. And this is a journey that I'm taking already. I'm not taking it outside of you. And if we are collaborating in this one-on-one way, because my services are at large, one-on-one, and events, but we'll get to that, then you're going to be fully committed, right? Because what you put into this program, what you put into yourself is what you are going to receive. And what you receive yourself, what you are willing to receive yourself, is what you are going to attract in the world around you. So like I said, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Now, of course, if this is not something that resonates with you, reach out to me, because I want to figure out what's going to be most effective for you, right? It's different for everyone. And healthy boundaries, right? I have a resonance with Nikola Tesla. I've talked about this a lot, the manifestation of 369. It is the rule that I utilize on a daily basis for manifesting, not the only thing I do, and also one of the things that I do. If you are interested in doing in person, let me know. If you're local to me, I'm now headquartered in Brooklyn, New York. I also love to travel, and these are services that can happen virtually. Unconditional love is a frequency. We are all energy and frequency. This can all be reached through, and any of the healing modalities and offerings, whether Reiki or Tai Chi and Qigong or otherwise, can all be done within this method. So what is it that you're going to actually get if you choose that you want to participate? You're going to get an onboarding. And you're going to get to participate in the self-love audit, which you're going to learn more about, because I'm going to talk about a freebie I'm super excited about. And you are going to get 2 sessions each month, 2 hours each session, which is going to basically be a integration of coaching and healing. So you're not going to be, it's not like we're going to do some super deep soul healing and then you are left to your emotions with yourself without having support and integration and process. Doesn't mean that you won't have the ability to process yourself and integrate yourself. Doesn't mean that's not encouraged. And you have a team, right? We are creating a team. This is something that we're remembering. And at times that could feel hard. I want to make it easy. I want to make it fun. I want to make it exciting as much as possible. You're going to get an offboarding and feedback call once we're done with the program, whenever you choose to be done with the program. If you choose to move forward, we're going to do a check-in. Either way, I want to know how I can make this better for you. How was this for you? And celebrate all that you have achieved in the time that we've spent together. And you're going to get a free gift. As a client, on my honor, you will be actively listened to and respected. You may integrate intentionally with plant spirit if you choose of any type of plant spirit. You will be loved unconditionally, if that's not clear by now. You will be asked lots of questions. So if you get annoyed by asking questions, if you get annoyed by answering questions, then coaching may not be the method for you. And I'm here to support and serve those who are in alignment with where my values are and what I have to bring to you, because I unconditionally love myself and I love you unconditionally. And I want us to have the best match. I'd rather give you resources and pass you on to any number of wonderful people that I know who would resonate with you better, if necessary. As a client, you will get collaborated with and connection on a deep level. And we're going to explore challenges and discover solutions together. Now, if you are like, that is a lot, and I am super not ready for any of these things, that's fine. I'm not here to self-read. This is not what this show is about. I just want you to know a little bit more about Wake In and what I'm doing now, because this is all brand new and changed. And some of you are like, wait, what happened to Tranibus? Yeah, fear not. Still Tranibus LLC. Wake In is powered by Tranibus. And, that's all good. But I just want to make it super clear. I'm a very visual person. And now this gets to be also in perpetuity on the internet, which is useful, helpful. So this is the freebie that I'm really excited about. I was spending a couple of weeks really getting to the bottom of what would be most supportive, what was something that was really being craved right now by the collective of those who were following what I was doing. And I needed to figure out how to actually do that. And so what I was hearing was this strong desire for inner child healing, as well as various challenges that I saw how inner child healing would really touch upon all of those things in different ways for all sorts of different people. And so I started to sit with what was it that I could possibly do. And then I got that download 2 days ago and finished in yesterday. And I'm so excited about this freebie. So this freebie is going to be very soon. It's at the 5/11/23 portal because it's 5/11/5 and master number 11, being a master of yourself. 5 is a number of overcoming challenge, and 5 + 5, 10. So the power of 1, the power foundation, starting something new, starting something over, rebirth. So you can expect a lot of those things and more in this time together. And it's going to be a live experience. Like literally you can just pop on and I will be there from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And there will be a replay. So this is called Unconditional Love Mindset, Healing Every Inner Child, because perhaps you're going to heal the inner child that is of this lifetime, of course, but also maybe other experiences as well. And also the possibility of healing for everyone, right? Everyone has the ability to choose unconditional love. Everyone can heal their inner child. And so if this is something that is resonating with you, to heal and get in touch with your inner child, and you are exploring and experiencing lack mindset, then chances are that there is something that your inner child from your childhood that is connected to your lack mindset now that could be healed. And we're going to touch upon all that. So we're going to have a 2-hour session. 2-hour session. And in this, we are going to deepen intimacy and connection with the inner child. We are going to evaluate your unconditional self-love on a body, mind, and soul level. And we're going to begin to shift your consciousness from the lack mindset to unconditional love mindset. So what you're going to get for free, a guided visualization, which I'm very excited to share with you. It's going to be unique even because I'm going to be channeling in. I'm going to be channeling in all this information. I'm not planning something ahead of time. We are going to have guidance on my self-love audit. So I'm going to actually guide you through it. So you're definitely going to want something to take some form of notes. And if that is not your style, simply be there and reflect on it. It's what's going to resonate for you. And then you're going to get a replay, because I want you to be able to do this as many times as you need, so that way you can continue to make this effort and love into yourself as much as possible. Now, as a bonus, for only $77, you can get the integration package, which is going to be an additional hour of private coaching via Zoom, and those who are involved will get a replay. You're also going to get a customized oracle card reading sent to your email that is going to support you in your healing of your inner child and your getting out of lack mindset into unconditional love mindset, making it super easy. This was the program that we mentioned before. It is currently closed, but we may open another one for June. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. You can learn a little bit about me here, but we're going to move on. I totally encourage you to look into Elizabeth White, incredible coach, and her show and series Trauma Talk. I had the honor and privilege of being on the show and talking about a recent sexual assault experience that I had, and we talked about, can you have a spiritual awakening without trauma? So if that's a question that piques your interest, then that is something that you're definitely going to watch, and I encourage you to check out her channel, give a little support if it resonates, and one for mine as well. If you're interested in having me at an event as a speaker or otherwise, got a little speaker sheet here. You can learn more about that, as well as podcasts and various places where you can hear my thoughts. Definitely love getting connected. Facebook right now is the prime place. I want to send some love to Fruits Labs, who has been sponsoring me for several years now. I love collaborating with them, and I'm so excited to continue to wake in, to slab in with all of you and really show how much this product has actually helped me with my unconditional love, because cannabis is a spirit that is a heart opener, and they have different flavors, and CBD that's nationwide, and THC depending on where you are. And you want to learn more about them, you can go to the Cannabis Kitchen episodes here, or click on Fruits Labs. This is super fun. We went to MJ Unpacked together, and I was supporting Fruits Labs there, and you can see some fun pictures. You can get actually a discount on Fruits Labs if you're interested. And you can check out the deck. Like I said, Maggie and illustrator Ejiwa Ebenebe did an incredible job with this deck. And I have the honor of actually being one of the cards in the deck, which I'm really still processing. And that is what we have here for Wake In, and what Wake In is about a little bit, what we're doing, what's coming up. We have a lot more things coming up that are not there on the website, and that's because I'm not about spending a lot of time on a website. To be totally honest, I'm here to spend the time with you. And we're going to be spending time together now on Thursdays at 1-3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I would love to be spending the half an hour purely coaching you. So if you are interested in being supported in unconditional love, if you want to receive unconditional love, if you are interested in receiving channelings and healing, it's all going to be done here on Thursdays. If you are feeling compelled to send some energy exchange and love my way, you can do so through PayPal and Venmo. Those links are there. You can make sure to get in contact and connection with Waken across social media. But again, Facebook is going to be the main place where you will find content at this particular time, and I would love to engage with you there. I'm right now flowing and being with where I am called to be. And I am just blown away by how much unconditional love I feel even just being back right now. And I haven't done a live show in what feels like so long, and I just feel really recommitted to doing this. And like I said earlier, sometimes we'll have some guests, sometimes we won't. Sometimes we're just going to bring you on. If you want to be brought on or ask questions, I'm happy to be here. Really, I'm here to serve you in unconditional love, to pour into you. I believe that when I'm pouring unconditional love into you, that I'm pouring unconditional love back into myself, and I'm pouring unconditional love into myself to ensure that I can pour this unconditional love into you. So if you are ready to wake into unconditional love, if you want to say goodbye to lack mindset, this is the show for you. And I am Coach Jamie London Wahlberg, founder of Waken, powered by Tranibus, and I am so honored to be here to serve you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Namaste.